Welcome everybody. In today's video I am going to be bezeling this diamond shaped labradorite cabochon that I have here. It's really cool. I love it. I'm going to be just doing your basic bezel with delicas and stuff, and embellishing it with some 15s and some 4mm bicones, and finishing off with an abalone bead, disc bead dangle. And I've just put it on a chain I made with spiral rope, and there's a toggle clasp with a bee on it. So yeah, that's gonna be what we're up to. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you soon. Okay, to start with, I have already strung on my first base row for the stitching. So I put on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 gray beads plus 2 corner beads that are blue, bright blue. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 gray beads, 2 blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 gray beads plus 2 corner beads right here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 10 more gray beads with 2 blue at the end. So now I'm going to go through everybody again. So we have a good strong foundation, because it is really hard to stitch without one. And ultimately what we're going to be doing is a shaped peyote, which combines peyote stitch and kind of like a herringbone. So that's ultimately what to expect to do. Just tie this right here. Okay, I'm just going to go through a few here. So, we pick up a bead. Here I am here. We pick up a bead, we skip one. We go through, pull, and you'll get your first stitch like that. I'm assuming you know how to do peyote stitch, but in case you don't, so that you don't have to go hunting around for a tutorial, that's all it is. You pick up a bead, you skip one, you go through one. Pick up a bead, skip a bead, go through the next one. Pick up a bead, skip the next one, go through the next. So there's part of a row there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through one of my corner beads like this. Whoops. And add one. And go through the next. So I'm not skipping anything this time. And to keep things straight, I'm going to go through the next bead without picking anything up, so that we have that kind of flat area right here. And we go back to what we were doing earlier. Pick up a bead, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a bead, skip one in the line, and go through the next. Pick up a bead, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a bead, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a bead, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a bead, skip one, go through the next, as I'm sure you understand. So we're starting to get some shaping going on. Gonna go pick up a bead and then go through the first blue bead of this corner. Put a blue corner bead in, but do not skip over the next one. Go through it, so that you have this triangle. I think of it as like a triangle. See how you have these two beads here and then another one in the same color here? I think of those as like little triangles, and that's what's going to give our stitching a shape. As you can see, we already have a corner here from last time. So now we're going to have a corner here. So I'm going to keep going around and adding one and doing that until I come to the next round. I will see you then. Okay, so I've gone around once more and things are starting to take shape. I'm trying to see here now which way. There we go. It only fits in one way because of the odd angle right here. So it's going to take probably a couple of more rounds with the 11s and doing the corners and everything, and then we can start doing the cinching process and fitting it all in. And once we fit everything in, then we can embellish it, of course. So I will carry on. I'm going to do my next couple of rounds and see how it is, and I will update you on that. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so I've done my rounds, and that's about as much as I need really, because this cab isn't very deep. So here it is so far, and now we can begin the corseting process, as I think of it, just to cinch everything in and make it fit the way we want to. So I'm going to get rid of these for now, in case I won't say for good, in case I need some for later. And I'll just leave those for now. Okay, where are my 15s that I wanted? I just have everything all laid out and then I forget where I put it. Here it is. Okay, these are a Delica seed bead, but in a size 15. So they have the same cinching capabilities. There you go. See? They are a 15, but they have the straight side walls and everything. And they're in a great color for my labradorite cab. It's called Luster Gray AB. I got them from Aura Crystals. Came in a bag of 5 grams. And if you wanted the number, it's DBS 0107, and it's perfect. They have a great shine, a nice flash that's a lot like labradorite, so that's why I chose them for this project. Okay, now where am I? Oh, here I am at the back. Okay. For now, I'm gonna just do a baseline of 15s through the weave, and I'm gonna start pulling these corners in, because my last round, there, on my last round, it was time to add 1 bead to the corners. So I'm gonna just not add anything right now and cinch those puppies in, because they're sticking out right now, and that's causing the bezel to be too big. So I'm just gonna, not add a bead right there and stitch through, and then I'm gonna just add beads all the way around the rest of the normal peyote way. Okay, and then we can net the back. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get set up for some netting, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back after adding my first row of 15s. It's probably hard for you to tell that, but they are there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's try 5, not 6, 5. And we're going to skip over this one up bead, this 115, and go through a corner. There. So now I'll have this spoke. Pick up 5. Skip over this one. I'm gonna go into this one. Pick 5 up. Skip one of your up beads and go into the next one. So you'll just keep making these little pokey bits. Technical term, pokey bits. Little spokes like that. And then for the next round we will decrease to 3. So that's what I'm going to do, and I will see you when I am finished. Alrighty. So I've stepped up into my first group of 5. I'm coming out of the middle bead, which is the 3rd bead, and I'm going to add 3 more of these 15 O delicas, and I'm going to go through the 3rd bead of the next group. These guys are trickier to use because they're both small and delicate, so I find they're trickier that way. And we should start seeing this kind of thing happening, where we are creating like a little basket for the stone to sit in. 1, 2, 3. Go through the 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Through the third. I love thinking of these patterns. 1, 2, 3. Makes it nice and easy to know where you are if you have like a little mantra. There, now you can see the net that's happening, right? That's what you want. So 1, 2, 3, and third. One, 2, 3. Third. Oops. This third. One, 2, 3. Third bead there in that net. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Through our third. One, 2, 3. Third bead. Third bead. Please. Thank you. There we go. Now if you pull tighter, you'll start seeing a little back forming here, which is great. That's what we want. There it is from the front. Okay. There's 3 beads. Go through the third bead here. Okay, so here we are. I added another round of netting. This is, I used 11 delicas and my 15 delicas, and I skipped one group of 3 and would go through the middle bead of the next group of 3. And I just did that and cinched it in on the back here. I might go through the up beads kind of one more time, and then I'm going to weave to the front. And on the front is where we're going to do our final kind of wrangle to get this to fit properly like that. It will. It's loose right now, but I'm going to make it work. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a bead in between each 11, and give her a good pull, and we'll go to the front. So I'll meet you on the flip side, yo. Okay, so I'm woven to the front now. It's not going to come out the back. There's a nice tight weave on the back, so that sucker ain't going any place. Now it's all about the front, and what I'm going to do is cinch this in a bit. And to do that, I'm going to use some regular 15s. They are not delicas, they're round. And they are metallic gunmetal. MY-15-0451. I got it from Aura Crystals in a 10-gram bag. So, I'm just going to peyote around, going through the up beads, and it's amazing how these little puppies really do help. And I'm just going to go through here and not worry about the corner. That should hopefully help a little. I can already feel it cinching a bunch, so that's awesome. Oh, the other thing I did while you weren't looking is I went around on the back here, and I cinched everything in really tight with some half-hitch knots. So I'm going to go through all of this and be done, I think, with the main structure. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I've woven to the point right here on this side of my diamond, and I'm going to start the embellishing process. I've picked out some bicones. They're 4mm AAB Swarovski, and they're called Paradise Shine, and they are really rad. I don't think the light in here does it justice, but they are so neat. They are totally like labradorite. They're green, they're blue, they're pink, and gray, and kind of this smoky black diamond color all at the same time, and with the AAB on them, they're extra sparkly. It's so cool. Anyway, I'm going to do some stop stitched embellishing. So, whoop, bring your bicone down to the stone here and grab a 15. Skip your 15 and go back through the bicone. And what I'm gonna do is, all right, I want to go this way. Duh. I'm gonna go through here. I'll move things out of the way because I'm coming out this way. I'm gonna go in that direction, so I'm gonna go towards the next blue bead in that line. It's like stitching in the ditch. Whoop. That was silly. No, don't do that. Okay. Skip your 15 and go through the bicone and then the next bead in your line. There. And then you pull and you have a straight sticking out guy. Alright, so So to give us some room here, I'm going to go ahead and stitch towards the next, stitch through the next bead here like that. Okay, pick up a bicone, a 15, pull the bicone down like this. See, this is where you need to measure how much, if you need space between, and how much space so that they can sit comfortably. And then I'm going to stitch through here. Like so. Pull down. There. Ta-da! Now I'm going to stitch through to here so that my points have some room to sit. And I'm going to do this all the way around. 4mm and a 15. Drop your bead, your 4mm. Go through it again. And stitch like this. There. And that's how you get the little, it's called stop stitch when you do that. So I'm going to do that all the way around. This is the first part of my embellishing. And I will be back with more embellishing. See you shortly. Okay, here we are. I've started a new length of fire line. And I'm going to straighten around these bicones by doing an outline in the same 15s that I used to top the bicones with. So let's give it a whirl here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be tricky in some spots because the beads are close together and they're small. And you only need to go through one, and that's tricky too. So it wants to send you through like 3. And I also, if you've got them, I would use them short needles like I have here. It's a size 10, but it's a John James short, and I would definitely go for that. There. So I'm going to come back up through things here. Up 3 and go through this top bead here. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down through one of your delicas. One just flew across the room. Come up through here. Like a picot, and grab 3 because I need 5 beads, so I'm counting the one I'm coming up through right now, and the top bead of the next bicone is another, so that means I only need to pick up 3 because those 2 beads count as the last 2 of my 5. I hope that makes sense. One, 2, 3, 4. And you're sometimes gonna have to push your bicones out of the way because you'll never get anywhere. Back up through one of those 15s. 3, 1, 2, 3. Go through the top bead here. There, so now we're starting to get an outline, and that's sort of helping to make these look a little bit less like a bad hair day and more kind of, you know, just like your hair got combed instead of being a bad hair day, to carry on with the simile. So anyway, I'm gonna go around and do all that, and then I will add my bail. And, well, I don't know, depending how I feel, I might add some fringe to this because it is really, really cute and it could use some fringe. So we will have we'll have a look, see when we get there. Anyway, have fun with yours, and I will see you when I get done with mine. Okay, so I wove my way down the back. Excuse me. And I'm coming out of the bicone at the point here. See? And just for fun, I have some abalone shell beads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it be a really cool dangle. And I think it's going to be really pretty. So I am just going to thread on, I don't know, maybe 4, 6. Let's do 6. Yeah, 6 delicas and my bead, and just a 15 as a stopper. So this is what I have. I'm gonna let my 15 go. Okay, and skip the 15, go back through everything. Pull, and if that happens, like it always does to me, just pull on your 15 to snug everything up, and then pull your thread. There, and you have a fringe. Isn't that cool? Such fun, such fun. Okay, I'm going to reinforce this. This is obviously not stable. And then I think we will be finished. So I will see you when I am all done and reinforced and ready to go. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. I've got my dangle all reinforced. Everything is all done, and I put the pendant on a chain I made with a cute little toggle clasp with a bee in it, because I like to call myself Queen Bee every now and again. So I bought these clasps. You'll see them in the clasp haul video if you care to know about them. I made a spiral, just a basic spiral rope for my necklace, and I will be doing a tutorial on that stuff in the near future. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the wild and wacky journey of bezeling this with me and decorating it, and I will see you very soon. Bye! Don't forget, before I forget again, don't forget, if you want to see this channel grow and thrive, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.